According to niche.com, Buford is one of the best places to live. Buford offers true suburban living and some major benefits I'm going to share with you today that I think are pretty important if you're thinking about making a move to Buford. Welcome back. I'm Ashley Lazarian, a local realtor selling the suburbs of Atlanta for the last 18 years, helping people like you make a move. Buford's interesting. It mostly sits in Gwinnett County, which is one of the most diverse counties in the state of Georgia and the second most populous counties with over 930 residents. For the longest time, Buford has really been the burbs. You have single-family homes ranging from 250,000 to well over 1 million. Recently, there's been a lot of new construction in Buford with the addition of not only single-family options, but townhomes, condos, and apartments, which we really hadn't seen before in Buford. When you live here, you realize that there's different sections to Buford. So you've got City of Buford, which is right in the downtown area. Downtown has some amazing restaurants. So if I'm with my husband, we're gonna end up at Tanny Thai or Aquaterra. However, if we have the kids with us, they're definitely having us end up at Rico's, and I gotta say, I'm not mad at them for it. This area has the highly sought after Buford City school system. It's well known for academics and probably the best sports program around. Buford City schools have actually been rated #1 for 6 years in a row on niche.com. If you talk to parents here, they always talk about how the school really feels like a private school without the price tag. There's a real sense of community in the city of Buford. It has that small town vibe. Is that the ice cream truck? The tough thing about City of Buford is the lack of housing. This area is so sought after, you're really hard pressed to find available houses for sale. The downtown area is being revamped with new homes, replacing some of the older bungalows and new neighborhoods. But City of Buford is very careful to make sure that the schools don't get overpopulated, so they really watch the number of units that are being built. Just over from downtown, Buford actually sits just on the southern part of Lake Lanier and is home to the Buford Dam. This drive right here is probably one of my favorite in the entire area because I can literally look to my left and I see all of Lake Lanier, but then if I turn to my right, I'm looking over the Chattahoochee River and it's just absolutely stunning. Being on the south side of the lake, Buford is a really popular option as you can live on the lake, yet still commute to Atlanta or the airport in an hour or less. If you don't have the budget to have your daily house and your weekend house, this is kind of the best of both worlds. Keep in mind, Lake Lanier was built in the 50s. So a lot of the houses here that you're gonna find were built in the 50s, 60s, 70s. So it's gonna be a little bit different than your traditional community house. If you're looking for a property that's directly on the water, you might want to check out this video here where I go into a deep dive about Lake Lanier. Some homes will have docks, others won't, and the Army Corps of Engineers is not giving out any more dock permits. So if you're looking for that, you need to make sure you know all of the facts. Being on the south end of the lake, you get all the benefits of being on the water, coming home from work, jumping on the boat, going over to Fishtails for dinner, but yet you have all of the modern conveniences right down the street. Jump to the other side of downtown Buford, and you're in what I consider kind of the urban suburban area of Buford. You've got the Mall of Georgia, tons of shopping, a Costco and a Sam's. My family and I always end up at Topgolf. It's one of our favorite places, but if you ask my husband, he's gonna end up at the Andretti Speed Lab where he's racing go-karts. Just down the street is home to the Gwinnett Stripers, which is the Atlanta Braves minor league team. Right around the Mall of Georgia has been new construction of condos and apartments, which have walkability to restaurants and shops in the area. My frustration about this area has got to be the traffic. If I'm honest, I avoid it at all costs. It's 5 o'clock traffic at any time of day. And during the holidays, forget it. My Christmas spirit is out the window. I could literally walk from one side of Buford to the other faster than I could drive it. Home prices vary in Buford, and just like the rest of the country, home prices here have risen quite a bit the last couple of years. The average home price in Buford is around $450,000, with new construction running a little closer to $550,000. Like I mentioned before, inventory is kind of an issue across the state and really across the nation, but definitely here so in Buford. It feels like when people move here, they just don't leave. Taxes here in Gwinnett are only 2% plus the 4% state tax. Compare that with some of the other counties in Georgia that sit at 8% tax, and well, you see why people stick around. Buford has all the feels. You've got that vibe of big city living, shopping, restaurants, that urban vibe, yet at the same time, you could choose to chill on the boat and pretend you're on vacation each night. So if you're looking for great schools, a sense of community, diversity, Buford might just be the place for you. If you're looking to make a move to Georgia, or maybe you already live here and looking to move within Georgia, my team and I would love to be your resource. Until then, see you next week.